Hello, hello. Welcome back to Hogar de Vinos, the podcast where wine is not only drunk, it's lived. I'm Manuel, speaking from the sunny city of Orlando, Florida. And as always, I'm joined by someone who doesn't just understand wine, but feels it, as if it were liquid poetry. Welcome back, MaríaSirveteuncork.
Oh, Manuel, don't make me blush with those surnames and those made-up compliments. But, I like it. MaríaSirvete sounds like a top-tier sommelier at a 3-star restaurant. Thank you for inviting me again. It's truly a pleasure to be here with you and with all of you to talk about something that, well, has given more than one person goosebumps during a romantic dinner: the common mistakes waiters make when serving wine.
And why is that, Maria? Because the waiter served you wine like he was pouring gasoline into a car?
Almost. And don't think I'm exaggerating. Wine service is an art. And when it's done wrong, Manuel, it can ruin an entire evening. A bottle of wine can cost $30, $50, even $200 or more. And if the waiter destroys it with poor service, do you know what happens?
What happens?
The customer leaves with a broken heart and a betrayed palate.
Drama in the restaurant. But seriously, Maria, it's a very real topic. Wine is not just a drink, it's part of the gastronomic experience. And today we're going to talk about the most common mistakes waiters make when serving wine. Ready to uncork the bottle of truth, Maria?
With the glass in hand and the heart in the wine, Manuel. Let's go.
Error number 1, selling instead of suggesting. Let's start with one I've experienced myself. You arrive at the restaurant, ask for the wine list, and the waiter, what does he do?
Sir, the house wine is very good. And what's more, it's on special. As if it were a churro at a fair. Take 2, the second is free.
Exactly. And you just wanted a wine to go well with your lamb loin, not a 3-for-2 deal.
The mistake here is clear. Selling, not suggesting. A good waiter should be a guide, not a street vendor. It's not about pushing the most expensive wine or the one on promotion, but about listening to the client. What are they eating? What do they like? Is it a business dinner or a special date? A wine that doesn't pair well with the food is like dancing tango in gym shoes. It works, but it has no charm. It works, but it has no charm.
Error number 2, bringing the bottle already opened. This one outrages me, Maria. You order a special wine, something you don't drink every day, and the waiter shows up with the bottle already opened.
Horrible. Absolute horror. That not only breaks the ritual, it breaks trust. Because, Manuel, what if it's not the wine you ordered? What if it was already oxidized? What if they swapped it for a cheaper one?
Or worse, what if they opened it in the kitchen? Because the waiter doesn't know how to use a corkscrew.
Exactly. There are waiters who are afraid to open the bottle in front of the customer as if it were a math exam. But listen, the customer has the right to see how the bottle is opened. It's part of the theater, of the respect. And if the wine is bad, you have every right in the world to ask for another bottle.
Error number 3, not showing the label. And speaking of labels, has it happened to you that the waiter places the bottle upside down as if it were a state secret?
Every day. Not showing the label is like giving you a wrapped gift and not letting you see what's inside. It's a minimal but very significant lack of respect. The label must be shown clearly. Is this the wine you ordered, sir? Or madam? That way you avoid mistakes and you show professionalism.
And if the client says, no, I asked for a Malbec from Mendoza, not a house wine that says special reserve, but tastes like colored water.
That one should be changed without discussion. And by the way, give the waiter an intensive label reading course.
Error number 4. Not mishandling the wine tasting ritual. Let's talk about the ritual of tasting the wine. The waiter pours a little, offers it to the guest, and who tastes it?
For you, sir. And doesn't even ask. What if the woman is the one that knows about wine? What if she ordered the wine? This is a gender mistake, a respect mistake, and a common sense mistake. The person who should taste the wine is the one that ordered it, not the man by default.
Totally agree. And if the wine is bad, what happens?
The waiter says, "But it's perfect, madam. That's how it's supposed to taste." And the customer is left with a corked wine, thinking it's normal for it to smell like a flooded cellar.
Error number 5. Not recognizing a faulty wine. This is serious. A faulty wine, due to cork, oxidation, or bacteria, must be replaced. Period. No discussion. The waiter shouldn't defend the wine as if it were his child.
My wine isn't bad. You just have a palate thrown off by the appetizer.
Exactly. And the customer feels uncomfortable, as if they were crazy. The golden rule is, the customer is always right. And if they say the wine is bad, change the bottle, smile, and tell them the next one is on the house. Error number 6. Filling the glass to the brim. I've seen this 1,000 times. The waiter serves the wine to the top, as if it were a glass of water at a village fair.
And the customer can't even swirl the glass without spilling it everywhere. Wine glasses should only be filled to 1/3. Why? Because wine needs to breathe, to release its aromas, not drown. Filling the glass to the brim is like putting a whale in a baby bathtub. It doesn't fit, and it doesn't enjoy.
Error number 7. Not offering water. And speaking of enjoying, water? In many restaurants, they don't offer it, and then they charge you for it. And what is water for with wine?
To cleanse the palate. Between a bold red and a fruity white, you need a reset. Water is like the Control-Z for taste. And not offering it is a disregard for the customer's experience.
Error number 8. Dirty or poorly treated glasses. And last but not least, glasses with fingerprints, soap residue, or worse, with ice inside.
Oh, Manuel, putting glasses on ice to cool them is like cooling a tuxedo in the washing machine. It ruins the wine, leaves droplets, and the flavor goes down the drain. And if the glass smells like detergent, it feels like you're drinking wine in a sink.
Enjoy your Pinot Noir with a hint of kitchen lemon.
Conclusion: wine is an experience, not just a drink.
In the end, Maria, this all boils down to one idea. Wine service is part of the experience. It's not just opening a bottle and pouring. It's respect, knowledge, empathy, and passion.
And when it's done right, a glass of wine can become a lifelong memory.
So, to all the waiters in the world, train your team, learn, listen, and remember, you're not selling wine, you're selling moments.
And to you, dear listeners, have you experienced any of these situations? Have you been served an already opened wine or had to argue because the wine tasted corked?
Tell us in the comments, have you been through it? What would you do? And if you're a waiter, what advice would you give?
Leave us your opinion. It costs you nothing. And for us, it means everything. Because thanks to you, this podcast keeps growing like a good wine in the barrel.
And may there never be a lack of a glass, a good wine, and a conversation like this.
Until next time on Hogar de Vinos.
Cheers.
Until next time, and may the cork always be fresh.
If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to Hogar de Vinos on your favorite podcast platform and follow us on social media under the same name, Hogar de Vinos. There, we share more content, tips, pairings, and curiosities that you'll love.
Thank you for listening. We're glad to have you in this community where every glass counts. And remember, because at Hogar de Vinos, we're clear on this. The better you know wine, the more you appreciate it.